Ori is also pretty good against Zed, but based on their track record of pick and ban, this event during these NA playoffs, I think it's between the Xerath and the Fizz.
Definitely a lot of discussion going down about it.
Ori though, yeah.
Ori will be locked in. Bjergsen was able to wreak some havoc with that in previous games. He usually wins the lane with that choice. Bjergsen very strong with the utility of Orianna. We'll see what happens. I like the protect composition. A lot of shields, a lot of everything to go around into Bjergsen, yeah, he has Kha'zix into amazing when he jumps in. But that's got to be that big initiation. Everything else is pretty much disengaged for them. It's crazy.
He's been able to shut down Dyrus in the past in the split push, and that's what they're going for again, which is why in the early game here, Cloud9 wants to shut Dyrus down. And look at the solo lane presence of Sneaky. That's not the cleanest of ganks right there.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, look at all the turret shots. They're going to try and keep him at bay, and they will be able to for High to get up here.
Little tough.
He's pretty much dead.
They're going to give High this kill. That's the death mark. First blood goes down. Very nicely done.
That's what it cost, though.
That's what it cost, indeed. Dragon's going to go down to Team Solomid. So High does go ahead and get that first blood again, but there is an instant trade back, as there was not last time. TSM's going to pick up this Dragon and have the complete timer. And no wards here from Cloud9. But still, looking for those initiations. We said it would be hard for both teams, so it's going to be the ward game that really pays off. That's what Cloud9 is about to play.
Even then, though, they don't have the people in position. That could just be a bait.
Whoa, a bait indeed. There's nothing on the other side of the wall. The itsy-bitsy spider comes back down the spout and absolutely goes down.
Teleport game is played and Balls and Dyrus are actually late to team fights. That's what Cloud9 would prefer.
Cloud9 is not worried to put themselves in a dangerous spot here, but TSM is trying to regroup and figure out how to get that spread out into a big death ball.
A lot of it is about this dragon positioning. The danger of trying to death ball for TSM right here is the Zed will provide a lot of AoE damage. And Sneaky also can throw in a bunch of spells. That's a critical mistake.
Unfortunate play there. They do throw the ball on, trying to get a shockwave down. Wildturtle's on the outside. He gets death mark down. They're able to focus whoever they want after that. No real crowd control needed on this fight. Balls taking a bit of damage as he tries to initiate for the team, but they realize the front line needs to go to the backside. We're going for Dragon now. Cloud9's going to clear it out the pit, take it themselves.
Balls, though, teleports in for not much of a catch.
He teleports in immediately. It looks like they might want to try to get Baron off of this if they can stop enough people. No mana, not being able to use the ult. Cloud9 can easily just take this one.
This is hyper aggressive right now. The shockwave is still available. Teleport is still available on Dyrus as well. Ball's trying to zone out as best he can. He's doing a great job, but I feel like TSM's going to collapse. Oh, they blew him up.
High got out. Amazing can't do anything. They have no smite to try this. Nothing to get this away from Meteos, and they are going to be able to take down Baron. Right from Dragon to Baron, they're still going. This teleport in from Balls created so much chaos, and Cloud9 is not stopping. Why not? TSM can't really answer back to too much of it. High on the bottom side still has his actives and Youmu's ready, so he can easily take somebody on 1v1 using the shadow just to make sure nobody is in too much of a dangerous position. That'll be the death mark, but that will also... Oh no, he saves himself with a flash wild growth on that one. It's going to be a turnaround here. He's already taken the death mark shadow, so he's to safety. Balls taking quite a bit of damage under that turret, but middle has gone down in that fiasco. TSM losing a bit of ground just to take down Maokai. Death mark is down. Might want to wait for that before they continue to fight here. Maelstrom is also down for Balls, so this could be a very tricky back and forth. TSM has a great window to fight here.
You can just see how aggressive Sneaky is. He's the front line, which means he gets caught up by the tidal wave.
Oh, just so close from getting the inhibitor down. They want to use the tidal wave to shut everything down. Dyrus using wild growth. So much focus onto him. Can they come from the backside here? Bjergsen not being able to throw the ball in for a good shockwave. There's one. It pulls him against the wall. The dissonance strikes through LemonNation as well. Turtle can get the reset. He gets one. Flashes forward. Then he jumps. He's going to try to get more. The heal's already been used. And they get locked down around the wall.
One more kill. may have actually granted TSM the game, but Balls does get a catch on Turtle. He's going to try and tank as much as possible. Shockwave not that effective, and the tidal wave is blocked.
This fight is already spread out, Jad. A lot of back and forth as they reconsider. Now the walls separate TSM, and we're going to see High on the backside. He comes in, tries to go down on Amazing. He's forced to jump out of the fight. This seems like Cloud9's running amok in TSM's jungle.
You mentioned that spread out fight, and that is what Zed lives for.
High now into it. There's the Zanyas. They're going to start crushing down the health bars. The team Solomid. There's the living artillery. They cannot get vision on it, but he's going to keep chasing. Double kill from High on the other side of the fight.
With the inhibitor already down and Bjergsen on the run, this is probably game right here. Ace and an open inhibitor.
There's the clean finish. Nobody down for Cloud9. The ace indeed as the crowd is cheering. Cloud9 coming out hard in game 3 after a very back and forth beginning. The Nexus turns to drop. 39 minutes into the game, Cloud9 take game 3.
The difference a game makes. High was 1-9-7 in game 2, 6-0-1 here in game 3, and he gives Cloud9 a 2-1 advantage in this best of 5.
Fantastic play coming out from Cloud9. They find their bearings once again after Team Solomid knocks them down a bit, but this is not over yet. Going into game 4 now. TSM will be back on blue.